Hey guys, welcome to Curious Tech World, and I'm on a solo cross country.
Clear prop.
Pull up to and hold short of runway 27 at Alpha 2 for landing traffic.
Okay.
Hold short of runway 27 up 2.
So we are going to get our maps going here. We're going to overfly Cartersville, and I am going to get their CTAF loaded up here, and I'll put that on COM 2. The CTAF for Cartersville is 12305. 12305. I think I'm ready to go. I'm calling ground, Jet East 175, south ramp, ready to taxi for a northwest departure, and I have the automated weather.
Jet East 175, runway 27, taxi via Bravo and give way to the PA-32. You'll see him momentarily.
Give way to the aircraft, taxi via Bravo, runway 27, Jet East 175. All right, we are ready to move.
Arch 261 Alpha, turn right at Alpha 3, taxi via Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency. Grumman 26423, wind 280 at 12, altimeter 3007, runway 27, cleared to land.
Runway 27, clear to land, Grumman 423.
McCall Tower, Jet East 175, holding short runway 27, Bravo 6 is ready for departure. Jet East 175.
Jet East 175, McCullum Tower, you can turn right on course, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Right on course, runway 27, clear for takeoff, Jet East 175. All right, lights, camera, action. Runway 27 is verified. All right, power set. Airspeed is coming alive. Instruments are in the green. 55 knots. Rotate. All right, so I'm looking for my first leg here. That's going to be a 298, so I'm going to go ahead and make my turn. And my altitude I want here is going to be 4,500. It is hazy today. Wow. It was not hazy like this. It was much cooler the other day, but it was not this hazy.
Jet East 175, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Jet East 175. No, don't climb. Stop climbing. What the hell are you doing? And don't sink either. Find a happy place. Alright, I need to call Cartersville. Let's go ahead and change over to COM 2. Cartersville traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is 6 miles southeast of the field, transitioning to the northwest at 4,500. Cartersville. Hazy. I mean, if it was any hazier, it almost looked like a cloud. There is some turbulence. I did get a weather report that was like light turbulence, but I mean, Jesus. This first leg is taking forever. I'm flying directly into the wind, which is why this is such a rough ride.
Thanks like any traffic, Warrior 43291, turning left downwind runway 21. Thanks like any traffic.
just keep doing constant flows, making sure everything looks right. Quick checklist here: cruise, power, mixture. We're lean for cruise. The mixture is good. Power is where I want it at right about 2400 RPM. And our instruments are looking good. I'm gonna slight climb. See if we can lessen that just a little bit, but cruise checklist is complete. And just keep a lookout for traffic. I don't have traffic on I don't have ASB in, so I'm just making it work. You gonna give me some more turbulence? Cartersville traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is overflying the field and headed out to the northwest at 4,500, Cartersville. All right, we're over the airfield, so I'm going to make a turn to 287 degrees. Just a gentle turn, and really I'm just kind of like wanting to overfly the stacks here. And now I can go ahead and turn my VOR.
Cartersville traffic, Gulfstream 48 Golf Lima is 15 to the east, inbound for landing Cartersville. Will be enter the left downwind for 19 Cartersville.
All right, I am on the VOR. I'm following it with a 2 indication. And we're just, plane continues to just it wants to sit at 4,600. It just likes 4,600. I keep trying to get it down to 4,500. It just doesn't want to go. Cartersville traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is at 4,500, 5 miles northwest of the field, exiting the airspace. Last call, Cartersville.
Cartersville traffic, Gulfstream 48 Golf Lima is left base 19 Cartersville.
All right, so earlier I determined that in order to get the ideal descent, I want to start descending into Centre-Piedmont at about 8 miles out. So that's the number I got to keep in mind. And on the way back, I'm going to be much lower than on my way here. So I'm going to come back at 3,500 feet, which basically means I don't need to descend any more than about 1,000 feet. So what I will do...
Cartersville traffic, Gulfstream 48 Golf Lima is final 19 Cartersville.
Base runway 21, stay clear.
What I will do is I will shorten my descent on the way back in to about 5 miles out, since I'm already pretty much close to pattern altitude. So that's the plan. And we'll just see how that goes. I have no idea if this camera is actually able to see me because the sun is coming in from over here, and it looks like it probably just glare the heck out of the camera. Nope. Yes. All right. Let's see how far. Yeah, so when I start doing things inside the cockpit, that's when I start drifting off to the left or the right. Quick check, oil pressure is looking good, fuel is looking good. We're drinking a little too much on the left tank. Oil temperature is good though. Alright. I know I'm pretty damn close to that VOR.
Hey, Hey, can y'all come get us in a golf cart or something? And Cheyenne needs to go to the airport.
Who the heck is that? There's some weird chatter going on.
They're coming down to get y'all.
All right, then.
And I've got to be right on top of this
Main County traffic, you have a Pilatus descending through 6,000. We'll be 10 miles to the south of the field. Be making our way for a left traffic runway 25, Macon County.
All right, yep, so just continuing to brief for this landing that we're gonna do. Pattern altitude out there is gonna be 1,600. 1,600. So that's what we want. And I'm gonna actually end up breaking off of my flight path here when I get a little closer, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of maneuvering to enter the left downwind for runway 25, and of course with runway 25 that's going to put me right into the sun.
Fox traffic 290 is entering midfield, left downwind for 31. Fox.
Alright, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Centre-Piedmont.
Plane 2636 Charlie is on a left downwind for runway 1, Butler.
I'm listening. Centre-Piedmont traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is 12 miles east of the field, inbound for a full stop landing on runway 25. Centre-Piedmont. Alright, so we are getting slow here. I'm descending. We're looking for 1,600. And I'm on comp 2. Centre-Piedmont traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is 8 miles east of the field, inbound for a full stop landing on runway 25, and that will be a taxi back. Centre-Piedmont. I believe I have the field in sight. Alright, I'll go ahead and get my landing light on. And yeah, we're just going to do a quick checklist here. I'm headed right for the mount. The field is in sight. Pre-landing, well, descent mixture's rich in, fuel's both, power's set. We're descending at 500 feet per minute, and I'm looking for 1,600 feet. Still got a little ways to go. And then, yep, we'll do our gums check here once we get to pattern altitude. Centre-Piedmont traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is 5 miles east of the field, and we will be doing a left downwind entry for runway 25, and that'll be a full stop landing. Centre-Piedmont. Now, I'm intentionally keeping myself far from the airport. The winds, I should be in a headwind right now. It kind of seems like I am. My ground speed's only 78, which, well, it's not that bad. But yeah, so I'm going to fly a little further away, kind of directly at this mountain. And then when I get about, I mean, not much further here, pretty darn soon, when I say about midfield, I'm going to take a right turn and try and intercept that left downwind for runway 25. Centre-Piedmont traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is entering the left downwind for runway 25. Centre-Piedmont. Alright, so this is it. This is the deal. Alright, there's the runway, and I almost think I need to go ahead and make my turn. I've got my carb heat on. I'm going to pull the throttle back. 1,500. I'm below 110, so we're going to go with flaps 10. Alright, okay. This is not too terrible here. The speed. Skyhawk 643, or Centre-Piedmont Skyhawk 64303 is turning base to final for runway 25. Centre-Piedmont.
Hey, Skyhawk at Centre-Piedmont, I'm just going to sit on, are you full stop or touch and go?
This will be a full stop. Taxi back.
Sit on the ramp and wait for you.
Thank you, sir. I overshot it. Centre-Piedmont Skyhawk 64303 is going around for runway 25, entering left downwind for traffic. Centre-Piedmont. In the white arc, just go ahead and right into the sun. All right, let's try this again. All right. All right, I'm in the white arc. We're going flaps 10. Come on.
Hey, traffic at Centre-Piedmont, where you at?
I am on the left downwind, just about to turn base for 25.
Alright, I'm going to just do a short field at the ramp, or you know what it would be.
Yes, sir. All right. And Centre-Piedmont, I'm just going to extend my downwind, so you're good to go.
Centre-Piedmont says the 78490 is departing runway 25, Centre-Piedmont.
Centre-Piedmont traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is on final for 25. All right, I'm going to aim for that. Full flaps, descent's looking good, speed's coming down. We're about 60 knots, 65. Centre-Piedmont traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is taxiing back on runway 25, Centre-Piedmont.
Stockmore traffic, Cessna 78490 is 5 miles to the northeast of the field, Centre-Piedmont.
All right, let's just get this set real quick. Centre-Piedmont traffic, do I have time to depart on runway 25? Piedmont traffic.
Centre-Piedmont, this 490, I'm waiting on you and the helicopter traffic, so do whatever you got to do, man.
Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and depart on runway 25 right now. Centre-Piedmont traffic, Skyhawk 64303. All right, we're just going to go. Because there's a lot going on here, and there's no place.
Hey, the 920, you guys should be ahead of us, man. If you want to make your base turn, your base final turn now, you can. We'll slow back.
All right, runway 25. Just going to set power here.
Yeah, I got you inside now, man. You're ahead of us, so we'll be number 3.
55 knots.
Centre-Piedmont traffic, guard 72135 is the Army UH-72 helicopter 5 miles to the northeast of the field, inbound for runway 25 for a practice instrument approach, Centre-Piedmont traffic.
And Centre-Piedmont traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is on the left downwind for 25, and I'm going to be departing actually to the northeast. Centre-Piedmont traffic. Oh boy. Woo! Uh-huh. That was not what I wanted. Oh Lord. Alright, so I got some helicopters out here. I can't see them. Yes, I can. He's below me. All right, lean for cruise. Cruise checklist, power mixture instruments. Instruments look good. Compass, I'm in straight level light, so I can go ahead and adjust that. All right, back to my map. Cruise checklist is complete. I'll make a last call. Centre-Piedmont traffic, Skyhawk 64303 is 8 miles east of the field, departing the airspace to the east. Last call, Centre-Piedmont. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and flip my fuel over to the right tank. And I'm going to start a timer. And I'm just going to give it about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Maybe 10 minutes. Checklist, checklist, checklist. You can never do enough checklists. So, if I had to go back and change anything about that landing that I just did over at Centre-Piedmont, I knew the sun was going to be directly in my eyes, but I also knew the winds were favoring that. I probably would have taken the tailwind versus having the sun in my eyes. And actually, when I did that go around, I was thinking to myself, should I just change it up and approach the runway from the other side? Now, that hindsight. But yeah, so what I found out was the taxiway over at Centre-Piedmont was not in service. Apparently they tore it up. I taxied all the way down the runway, and that's when I saw that the taxiway was closed. And I didn't see a NOTAM about it, and because the sun was directly in my eyeballs, I was also not able to see it on my approach. So yeah, there's a lot to take away from that. If I had landed the other way, I would have probably been able to see what was going on at the further end of the runway. And also I wouldn't have had the sun in my eyes, but I would have had to deal with a slight tailwind, which honestly, you gotta take what you can get. I'd rather have the tailwind. So that's something to take away from this flight. It's it's a learning experience for sure. I think the Hero 9 died. Seems about right. Every time I push the button to say something, I blank on what I'm saying. I push that button, I got it in my head, I push the button, and it's like, blank. What? What am I supposed to be doing here? Alright, I got Kennesaw Mountain in sight. It is starting to get a little dark, but I think I'm going to be alright. Go ahead and see if we can...
Airport McCollum Field. Automated weather observation. 2150 Zulu. Wind 29er. 0 at 08. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 20 Celsius. Dew point 08 Celsius. Altimeter 3007. Remarks. Density altitude.
Downwind, extended downwind to the east. Talk traffic.
McCollum Tower, Jet East 175 is 8 miles north west of the field, inbound for a full stop, and we have the automated weather.
Jet East 175, McCollum Tower, into the right downwind for 27.
Right downwind for 27, Jet East 175. McCollum Tower, Jet East 175 is in the right downwind for 27.
Jet East 175, you number 4. You found the Golden Eagle on the 4-mile final. Continue right downwind, report traffic in sight.
Number 4, continue downwind and report traffic in sight, Jet East 175. That's 1, 2, 3. Traffic in sight, Jet East 175.
Jet East 175, for 3 now to follow the Golden Eagle 3-mile final, 27, clear to land.
Number 3, following the Golden Eagle, clear to land, 27, Jet East 175. Alright, 1500 RPM, flaps 10. I passed him, so I'm going to go ahead and begin my turn. Yeah, get bounced around a little bit. Go ahead and throw in flaps 20. All right. Go ahead and do full flaps. Pull the throttle back. Just watch that airspeed. Yeah, it's a little bumpy over here. Macomb Tower, JD 173 is exiting Bravo 3 to the south ramp.
JD 175, left turn, taxi appointment is frequency via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo with you on this frequency, JD 175.
This is 1 Alpha 27, clear for takeoff, left full traffic.
Clear for takeoff 272, 1 Alpha.
Alright. Cartpeed in, flaps are coming up, trim is set for takeoff, not that that matters, but yeah, we're gonna press on here, turn off the landing light, turn on the taxi, and that is our after landing checklist. Well, I need more practice with takeoffs and landings. I feel like that's just going to be something that will always just be the case. It'll always be something that needs to be worked on. My landings aren't awful, but it's one of those things where when you don't do it a whole lot, and then you come back in, it's like, yeah, that's the first skill you're gonna lose. I don't know how I'm gonna push this plane back by myself.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, you.